Yes, guys, what's kicking? It is session 2 of Baller Boot Camp. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I have my friends on Zoom ready to train, and we are live on YouTube now. So if you're ready, make sure you just have your space, have a couple objects or cones. You can use socks, paper plates, doesn't matter, and a soccer ball to get started. Remember, you're training at home, so please stay safe and play at your own speed. We're going to start with a little jogging in place and just get right into this. I'll talk as we start this dynamic warm-up. Last week we had a great session. We went pretty hard. Today will be slightly easier and have a little bit more soccer involved. If you don't know me, my name is DJ Diveny. I'm a professional freestyler and creator. I'm also a soccer coach, and today we're going to work pretty hard getting some fitness and soccer training in. Let's switch to skipping. I'm doing an A skip, where I'm driving the knee up and just bounding on one leg twice. Today's session will be high intensity intervals. We're going for 45 seconds of work, 45 seconds of active rest, where we'll be doing something that's nice and easy. After 4 sets, we'll rest for 2 minutes of recovery, and we're gonna do 6 different exercises, 6 different circuits today. All right, let's switch to shuffling side to side. So it's just 2 little side shuffles back and forth, or you can go forwards and sideways. Keep mixing it up. Make sure those legs and that body is active and loose. Wake up the legs, wake up the joints. All right, shake those legs out real quick, deep breath. And let's hug one knee to the chest. Activate those glutes, hamstrings, hip flexors. Switch it up. I like to hold my stretches for 3 to 5 seconds if I do a static. Good, shake it out. Grab a quad, same thing, 3 to 5 seconds. Good, and switch. I'm gonna put one leg out, hamstring stretch. The leg out is straight and I bend at the waist. Should feel a nice stretch on the back of the leg. And switch it to the other side. Everything that we'll be doing today is just physical and technical work. So not necessarily directly related to the game, so you don't need to have advanced soccer skills to do this workout. Lean to one side, outside leg is straight. Other side. Good, and down to the middle, elbows, push the knees out. Sit into that squat. Nice deep squat. Push the knees out to activate that groin. All right, shake it out. We're gonna go a little bit faster now. So I do have some cones set up. We'll use them in a few seconds. So if you don't have cones, you can use your imagination, or you can use some objects like socks or hats on the floor. I'm going to start by jogging diagonally and cutting to the top. And then I'm just going to jog back to the beginning. So it's a simple jog. I'm just trying to change direction for about 1 or 2 yards. Soccer is all about bursts of speed and changes of direction, so we want to make sure that we're ready to do that. All right. This time, pretty simple. I'm going to go to the top and back pedal and go to the top again. Forward, backwards, through, and then I just walk back to do another set. We'll go 4 times. Forwards, backwards, to the top. Now use the space that you have to work with. I only have a couple feet, so I'm just using what I have, but if you're outside or you have a bigger place to work in, you can stretch this out a little bit further. Last one. All right. Now we're gonna jump to the right side, jump to the left side, jump to the right side. So I jump and I just do a little pause on one leg, do a little pause on one leg, do a little pause to finish, and then I jog to the back. Once I get back, I'll work the opposite side. Left, right, left. And jog back. Right, left, right. Jog back. Last one. Left, right, left. Good job, good job. We have about 5 minutes left in our workout, in our warm-up, excuse me. This time, we're going to jump 2 feet diagonally. So instead of 1 foot hops, it's 2 foot hop. I'm landing soft on that diagonal, and then I'm going to jog back to the beginning. Jump diagonally, land soft. Jump diagonally, land soft. Jump diagonally, land soft. Jog back. 2 more times. Last one. All right. We're going to speed it up a little bit with the shuffle on a figure 8. Starting at the back, I'm going to shuffle to the right, over that cone or object, shuffle back to the left around that object, and then through the top. Shuffle across, figure 8, through. Switch the starting direction each time. Last one. All right. Now I'm just going to get back into a little light dynamic movements. So I'm going to skip and open those arms up. Yes, Andrew, that's the one. Big arm circles, loosen up that chest, the shoulders, and the back. Same thing, but backwards. We will have some push-ups today, so we want to make sure we're loosening the upper body as well. Same skip, hug the body across, alternating that top arm. And rest. Shake the leg out, get a drink, and stretch anything else that you feel like you need to stretch before we get into the session. So you can keep staying loose by just shaking the body out, dancing. You can start working with the ball as well. We have a few minutes left in our warm-up. So I'm going to go over some of the key movements that I'll be doing. I'm going to go over some of the touches that we'll have as well. So first I'm going to do a squat check, because we'll be doing some squats in our first round of exercises. When I do a squat, I'm going to make sure that my feet are about shoulder width apart. All parts of my foot are on the ground, firmly on the ground, and pointed slightly out. I'm going to go down, hips down, and my butt is back, moving straight up and down, while thinking that I'm pushing my knees outwards, making sure that my knees don't cave inwards as I squat. As I go down, my back is straight and my head is up, and from the side, that butt goes back while the hips go down. I'm trying to make sure that I also don't bend my back at the bottom. Okay, so not this. I'm trying to make sure that that butt stays out. And I go down with a full range of motion that's comfortable for me without losing that form. So I just make sure that I do that squat check to make sure that I'm doing all of these movements as correctly as possible so that I can maximize my workout. So go ahead and hit a couple of those squats so they can get that check in. And next I'll just be going over a simple ball exercise that you probably know already, but I'll just review it in case. These are V pulls. I'm just going to have a back cone and then 2 cones that make the letter V in front of me. I'll be using my outside foot to dribble forward and the sole of my shoe to pull the ball backwards, switching to the other side. So left to pull, right to push right, right to pull, left to push left. So it's pull, push, trying to trace that letter V. Play at your own speed here. concentrating on quality touches and good movement with our feet. If you want more advanced exercise out of these movements, you can add in some key elements like scanning, picking those head up and those eyes up. You can add in speed, and you can add in separation. You can make this a little bit bigger if you want to make it or need to make it more challenging. So our first round will be 5 squats, followed by 5 V-pulls in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each direction. Will be one circuit, and you go back to the squats. We'll be doing that for 45 seconds straight, and then we'll have 45 seconds of active rest, where our first active rest round will be juggling. So squat, and then V-pulls for our work, active rest, juggling. Make sure you get that drink, get the hydration, and make sure you're ready to train. We got 2 minutes, and then we're starting. So this is the time to make sure that everything that you need is stretched out and loose, because once we start, we're not stopping until the end. We will have 2-minute recovery periods after each round of exercise, but it's gonna feel very short once we're in it. After each round of exercise, during that 2 minutes, I'll explain the next exercise group that we're doing. All right. So we're looking here, 1 minute left. Make sure we're ready to work. Just like any high intensity workout, you get out what you put in. So if you want a really challenging workout, go hard, but be safe. You can go really fast with a lot of intensity, and again, create separation when we're hitting dribbling movements. If you want even more of a challenge, instead of just lightly active resting, try to pick up that pace to keep the heart rate up the whole time. In soccer, we play for 90 minutes. This will be about a 45-minute workout where we're playing for about a full half. That being said, you don't go hard the full time. Sometimes you're walking, sometimes you're tracking, sometimes you're jogging or backpedaling, sometimes you're sprinting. So we're going to try to have that balance of high intensity intervals with some active rest to mimic that 45-minute half. Last stretch, last sip of water, last sip of fluids. And just to remind you, we're doing 5 squats. As soon as you hit that 5th squat, you're going into 10 V-pulls with the ball. Once you hit 10 V-pulls, you go back into your body weight squats. We work for 45 seconds straight, and then we're juggling for 45 seconds of active rest. Let's start moving. Here we go. Hit that squat. Full range of motion as much as possible. Good. Once you hit 5, we're going into that V-pull, pulling and pushing the ball 10 times. Once you hit 10, immediately back into some more squats. 5 and 10, alternating back and forth. Pick up that ball. Juggle. If you're not good at juggling, use bounces in between each touch so that you can keep the ball up for longer. Again, this is active rest, so we're not really concentrated on the challenge here. We're just trying to keep our body moving. If juggling is really hard for you, you can walk on a dribble. Once we hear that beat, we're going right back into 5 squats. Here we go. Right away, right into it. Hit those 5 squats. We want a smooth control motion. Switch right into those V-pulls. Again, playing at your own speed to work on those quality touches. Maybe if you're a more advanced player, when you get to the top of the V pull, you have to scan up once you're maintaining control of that ball. Maybe when you pull the ball back, you're checking your shoulder, so know that you can turn onto the back foot. Switching back into those squats. And on our rest, picking that ball up to juggle. You can juggle with your feet, you can juggle with your thighs, you can juggle with your shoulders, you can juggle with your head. Anything you want. Try and keep that ball up or use bounces in case you need help. If you're really struggling, walk with that dribble. Just active rest. Keep that body moving a little bit. If you're struggling with the V pulls, it's a good time to just practice the technique where you can do it nice and slow. Switching back, round 3. Hit that squat. I'm also exhaling as I push to the top. I'm inhaling as I go down. Switching, transitioning quickly to those V pulls. If you make a mistake, just clean it up on the next one. The session's going to get more difficult as we go. We're going to get more fatigued, so we might need to slow down at some spots. Once you hit those 10, back into those bodyweight squats. And rest with juggle. Now obviously, I'm a decent athlete, I'm a decent soccer player, and I'm already sweating pretty hard just doing this, and that's our goal of this session. The goal of BALLER Bootcamp is just to have fun, work hard, and improve while getting some fitness and soccer training in. So if we can do those 3 things, we're going to be successful here. A couple more seconds on that juggle, on those touches, and this will be the last set of squats and V pulls. Try to make this your best set. Here we go. Concentrate on that breathing, proper range of motion and technique. Transition quickly into the next movement. V pulls, push with the laces, pull with the sole of the shoe. Challenge yourself to create more separation and play at speed if you want to be a better player. Once you hit those 10, going back into those squats. Last set, come on. And rest. We have that last set of juggles, and then we have 2 minutes of recovery. Again, juggling here, if it's difficult, use those bounces to keep the ball up. If you're getting yelled at for the noise, you can keep it on the floor. And just maintain a dribble on a walk. Or you can practice a few more V pulls at a walking speed. Last couple seconds, and then we got a 2-minute break where we can get a drink and get a breather before we move on to round 2. And rest. Hey, 2 chest bumps like this. Great job so far. We have 5 more exercises to do, so get that drink and rest before we move on. Next up, we have a fun but challenging round where we're doing push-ups, but we of course have to do neck stall push-ups. So neck stall push-ups look like that. If that's going to be too difficult right now, just do regular push-ups. And before I do the push-ups, I'm going to do a push-up check to make sure that I'm doing them as properly as possible. So I'm going to have my hands about shoulder width apart, underneath my chest line, not out in front of me, not under my waist. So underneath my chest line, my feet are also shoulder width apart, my core is tight, my shoulders are down and back. I go all the way down to my nose or my chest, and I push all the way up and lock out. We are going for 45 seconds, but let's just challenge yourself to do a rep range of 5 to 15 quality push-ups. If you're doing the neck stall, I place the ball in the back of my neck, I bend at the waist, and I keep my chin up. Once I can't reach the ball anymore, I shoot the elbows back and I bend at the knees so that my back is flat. If the ball rolls down my back, that means I'm standing up too tall. If the ball rolls forward and over my head or to the side, that means I'm bending over too far or my chin is down. So just make sure your back is flat, your chin is up, and your elbows are back. You can assist yourself or your friend or your family member by getting into the push-up position and placing the ball there in case it's too hard to get down to the floor. For our active rest, we're just going to walk with the ball back and forth, doing the cut or a turn on the ends. So I'll just walk to the back, I'll hit a sharp cut, and I'll walk to the top for a simple active rest. Here we go. Next stall push-ups. Remember, we're shooting for 5 to 15 quality reps, all the way down, all the way up. If you can't put the ball on your neck, just do regular push-ups, which are better for you anyway. The next stall is a little bit flawed from a anatomical movement because my chin has to be up a little bit, which puts my head out of a neutral position, and my hips have to be up a little bit so that the ball doesn't roll down. But it is more fun and challenging to do. Good job. Let's switch it up. Walking and cutting the ball. So I just hit a little walk, cut the ball opposite way. I switch the outside of the foot on the end, and I switch the feet every couple times. Once we hear that 3 beats, we're going back to the push-ups. Again, just doing a walking pace so I can rest here, but I'm still active. Still working on that touch. Take that touch seriously. Set number 2, next stall push-ups. Here we go. As I do these, I'm inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up, pushing with my palms through that floor, really contracting the chest as I do the push-up. Keep it going. And we rest, walking, cutting the ball on the end. You can mix in different skills here if you want. Again, if you want more of a challenge, you can use the active rest to keep your heart rate up higher by dribbling a little bit more, doing more skills. But I just kind of walk while having good touches on the ball. As soon as we hear those beeps, we're going on to set number 3 for our push-ups. I'm feeling this burn. Hope you are too. You can also do a rest pause, so if you get tired, you can take 5 seconds. Relax the arms and the chest. Go back into another 5. And rest pause again. This will allow us to get more reps while still trying to maintain that form. Active rest, walking and dribbling. The main thing I'm trying to do is just move up one way, cut the ball back, move the other way, switch to feet, inside and outside of the foot cut on the ball. One more set of these push-ups. Again, if the next stall is too difficult, we're just doing regular push-ups. Here we go. Push these out. Try your best. We should be feeling that burn by now in this fourth set. Take that rest pause if you need it. Concentrate on that breathing. And rest. Walking around with the ball, touches for 45 seconds. And then we are done with exercise round 2. Try to hit a couple really sharp turns at a walking speed. If you don't have a ball, you can always just walk here. Walking is probably the best #1 lifestyle activity that you can do for your health. Yes, guys. Clap it up for yourself right now. 2 minutes of active rest. That was the end of exercise round 2. Make sure you get that drink. Shake those arms out. Keep that body loose. Stay hydrated here, and I'll explain set number 3. All right. This one, we do need some objects to make a straight line about a yard between each object. You can do 3 to 5 gaps. I'll put in 5. We're starting with skater squats or single leg lateral squat jumps, where I'll start on one side and I jump to the other side, loading up that standing leg, jumping across into a single leg squat. So it kind of looks like I'm speed skating back and forth. We're going 3 times to each side, so 6 total skater squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After I hit the 6th one, I'm going into a roll and a push. So I roll the ball through the gate, I push the ball up to the next gate, I turn the top cone, I roll, push, roll, push, roll, push, roll, push. Once I get up and back, I go right into a second set of those skater squats. Challenge yourself here if you want by loading up more and having a bigger, more explosive single leg squat. If it's too challenging or you're afraid of straining that hamstring, go a bit closer and a bit smaller. Deep breath. Get ready. 5 seconds. 4 sets, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that ball. Push, roll through, push up, roll through, push up, roll through, push up, roll through, turn the top. Same thing, roll it through the middle, push it to the next gap. Once we're at the beginning, back to 6 skater squats. Try to get in 1 more set. Again, playing at your own speed. Good job. Active rest. Active rest. We're just going to do some pulls across our body. Very easy. So we went from walking, now we're standing still, pulling the ball with the sole of the foot across our body. This is where we get our breath back, our lungs back. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're doing a lot of anaerobic on the legs and then aerobic on the dribble. So it's some hard work here, but let's keep it up. We hear those beeps, we're going into those skaters. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that ball, roll and push. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit here. Try to keep up with me if you want to improve a lot, or if you're a baller. Once you get to the top, back into those skaters. 3, 4, 5, 6. Working with the space that we have, try to maximize this as much as possible. And rest. Back to pulls across. Keeping the ball in front of you. Pulling it across the body with the toe studs. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 40 seconds. Low intensity active. Couple more sets and then we are halfway through. Keep up that good work. We hear those beats, we're getting ready to switch. Here we go. Skaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that ball. Roll, push, roll, push, roll, push, roll, push. Round the top. And back through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more set, let's get it in. Last bit. 4, 5, 6, yes. We're pushing it now, let's go. Deep breath. Pulls across. Challenge yourself, even though we're going low intensity, to pull that ball all the way across your body, letting it go, reaching for it at the side. When we hear that beat, moving on to the next set. Couple more seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that ball, roll and push. Play at your own speed here so they're getting quality touches in. Try not to rush it. Four, 5, 6. Back into the rolls. See if we can get one more set of squats in. And rest. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pull that ball across the body for active rest. Nearly halfway through, let's get it. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating like crazy already. I just slipped in some puddles right there. So if you're on a wood floor or tile floor like me, just be safe, play at your own speed. A couple more touches. And rest. Great job. 2 chest bumps again. That was a hard one. We should feel that in our glute medius and in our hamstring from loading up those jumps. And we should be breathing pretty hard from all the ball work that we just did. So great job. Get that drink, get that rest, and I'll explain round number 4 coming up. All right. This round is a little bit intense aerobically, but it's very, very good for developing speed for all kinds of athletes. So whatever kind of athlete you are, whether you play soccer, football, or not, we're doing forward and backward jumps on our toes. Nice and quick low to the ground. I'm getting over this little midline from my gait. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll rest. Still rest. For our active rest, we're gonna do some work for 30 seconds, going side to side with those jumps. So it's 30 seconds hard forward and back, rest 30 seconds. 30 seconds hard side to side, rest 30 seconds. We're not gonna do anything, we're gonna be still. We're just gonna shake our legs out to get our air back and our legs back to hit those jumps hard. But we should be going fast here, playing at our own speed, but maximize the results from this speed work. Keep shaking those legs out. We got 30 seconds. Stay hydrated and get ready to work on this round. Couple of seconds left. Shake those legs out, make sure you're ready to go. Again, first one is forwards and backwards jumps. I'm trying to keep my arms aligned with my legs when I jump forward and when I jump backwards to increase my speed. The faster I can get my hands to go, the faster I can keep my legs up with my hands. Here we go, 30 seconds, forwards and back. Shoot for a rep range of about 50 to 60 forward and back. Jumping about 6 inches back and forth. Couple more. And rest. Good job. Relax it. 10 more seconds. Now remember, we're going side to side. I'm gonna alternate my arms with my legs here. So if my legs go right, my arms go left, and I jump back and forth as fast as I can. My feet are pretty close together or touching. I'm on the balls of my feet. You're gonna feel this one in your calves a lot. Couple more. And rest. Woo, shake those legs out. Should feel it burning back here. That means we're working hard. Deep breath, forward and back, let's go. Couple more, and rest. We'll shorten these up a little bit as we go because we want to maintain that speed. We don't want to do these slowing down. So if you're struggling, take that rest a little bit earlier. Make sure if you're getting 10, 20, 30 jumps in, they're fast and quick. Deep breath. Switching to side jumps. Let's go. Nice and quick. Keep it fast. Stay on the toes, stay on the balls of the feet. Get those feet half an inch off the ground, jumping side to side, 6 inches. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Calves are burning. Let's go. Keep those legs shaking out. If you're dripping sweat like me, make sure you have a towel to keep your space dry. We don't want to slip. Here we go, forward and back. Five more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's go, guys. 20 seconds. Deep breaths. Keep that air in us. We're working hard here. You can stretch the legs by doing a hamstring stretch, or you can pick that toe up to hit more of the calf. You can lean forward and keep the back leg straight to target that area that we're working right now, just to make sure that it stays loose and we don't strain it because it's tightening up. Here we go, side to side. Ten more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, shake it out. One more set of these, and we're done with this round. This round is challenging, especially if we go really hard and intense on those jumps, but we're developing those fast twitch muscles so we can be more explosive athletes on and off the field. Get ready, forwards and back. Remember, last set, let's put a lot into it. Stay on those toes. Keep those feet moving. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it fast. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last set coming up. Side to side jumps. Keep it quick. Deep breath. Last set. Let's put some more into it. Side to side, alternate those arms, keep the feet close together. And work, let's go. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Woo! Come to the screen for a little fist bump. Let's go, guys, let's go. Hit my Zoom first, boom. Let's get it. YouTube next, boom. Let's go. Deep breath, walk it out. 2 more rounds of exercise left, and that's it. I'm sweating like crazy, but I hope you guys are killing this workout like I am. So this one is similar, but instead of on 2 feet, we're gonna isolate 1 foot. We're gonna go 10 side-to-side jumps on 1 foot, and then we're gonna do a 1-foot dribble with the alternate. So we're standing on 1 leg, and we're jumping side to side 10 times, nice and short, nice and quick. After 10, I'm dribbling with the opposite foot through the cones and back. I'm using soft, delicate touches here with the laces, the inside and outside part of the foot, just to manipulate the ball around these cones. Simple, technical. Once you get back, we're switching to the other leg. So we'll do 10 jumps, 1 dribble, rest. During the rest phase, we'll switch to the other leg, so you'll then jump on your opposite foot 10 times, and then you'll dribble with the opposite foot and back. Get that last drink, that last stretch, and then we're getting into this 5th round. One more time to demo. I'll start on my left leg jumping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I grab the ball right away. Right foot to dribble in and out and back. Once I get back, I'm resting. Once I hear those 3 beeps, I set up the opposite leg. So now it's right leg, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab the ball, left foot through the gates. So you're always jumping with 1 leg, dribbling with the other. Get yourself ready, a few seconds left to rest. Deep breaths in and out. Let's go. Round 5, almost done with the workout. Keep pushing yourselves if you're training with me. Keep that sweat going. Here we go. Left foot jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab that ball right away. Zigzag in and out of the cones with that right foot. Delicate touch. Toes are down. I use my laces inside and outside part of the foot to cut the ball sharp. Work with the space that you have. If you have a smaller space, maybe you do 3 steps and you go through it twice. If you have a bigger space, you can make it a little bit longer. Once I hear those beeps, I'm setting up my opposite leg. So this time I'm on my right leg. 10 jumps, followed by dribble with the left. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing that ball, left foot dribble. Now my left foot is my weak foot, so I'm actually going to go a little bit slower and really just work on finding that touch and that rhythm. We have extra time, so I'm going to do an extra round of that dribbling. I'm up on my toes, the ball's on my feet. Sharp little touches with the inside and outside of the foot, staying close to those cones the entire time. Take my rest, 2 more full sets. Left foot, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right foot dribble. I'm gonna go twice through again. I'm a little bit faster on the right, so I'm gonna get after it. My rhythm is 2 touches out, 2 touches in to cut through the cones. Really concentrate on keeping my toes down, working the inside and outside part of the foot. I went 2 times through and I rest. When I hear the beeps, I'm switching to that right leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing that left foot dribble. Same thing, 2 times through, delicate touch. second time through. Keeping those toes pointed down. If you make a mistake, just keep going. And rest. One more full set. Let's keep putting in that work. Here we go. Right leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab my ball. Left foot through. Last time through. Now rest. Deep breath. One more set. We are done with this stage. Keep putting in that work. Keep that sweat going. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab the ball 2 times through. Almost there. And rest. Shake it out. Deep breath. Couple in through the nose, out through the mouth. Should be working really hard here. Should be feeling those lungs. Did I mess up? One more set. So I'm not that. We got one more. Let's put it in though. So sometimes training is just like when I film content. One more try. One more try. You know, if it's not the first try, it's one more try. Do one more try 1,000 times, and then you get it. I'm gonna go back, opposite foot. Last one for real this time. Let's go. Sharp little touches. Keep those toes down. Laces inside, outside of the foot. Baby steps as we work. All technical. Keep that touch sharp. Shake it out. Rest it up. We are moving on. Good job, y'all. Get that drink. All right. Last round is a nice mix. We have 2 minutes to rest, so take that breather. Stretch if you need to. I'm gonna remove all the middle cones here. I'm just gonna have one at the top and bottom. Our first 45 seconds is speed work. I'm going full speed with the space that I have on the dribble, and then I'm turning the ball the other way. Round 1, we're doing a Cruyff turn, which looks like this. So it's 45 seconds, cut the ball behind the leg. So if you're not familiar, go slow. Cut the ball with the inside of one foot behind the front leg. Cruyff turn. After we get done with 45 seconds, we're going to V-ups with the ball on the first round, and then a glute ham raise. We're gonna do 5 V-ups, and we'll do 10 glute bridges. So a V-up is gonna look like this. Playing all the way down, grab the ball, all the way back. Place the ball back 5 times. Once we finish 5, we're going with the glute bridge. We'll lay on our back, and I'm just gonna lift my hips up, squeezing the glutes and back down. Pausing for 2 seconds at the top. We'll hit 10 here. You might want a yoga mat or a towel to do that section if you're on a hardwood floor like me. So here we go, first round, speed dribble, Cruyff turn, continuous for 45 seconds. Shake it out, make sure you're ready. If you need help with this turn, you can watch me for the first 10 seconds or so that you can see it. I'll go nice and slow. Here we go. Speed dribble. I'm just trying to go slow for you on the first 10 seconds. Cut the ball behind the front leg with the inside of the dribbling foot. Once you get the hang of the movement, try to increase your speed and go fast here. Keep it up, keep that rhythm. Maybe you have a defined space, so maybe it's 2 touches up, cut, 2 touches back, cut. We'll switch on the beeps. Here we go, V-ups. Ball's between the feet, I lay down. I grab the ball in a full V, bring it back. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the ball between the knees, lay on the back, bring the heels to the butt, and drive those hips up. Squeeze the glutes for 2 seconds, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3 left, 3, 2, 1. Back to our dribble. Right away, try to transition quick. Same turn, Cruyff turn. On the 3rd and 4th round, I'll let you choose your own turn for this exercise. Try to get that rhythm. Increase your speed to challenge yourself if you're a player. Couple more, and then transition right away into those V-ups. So our last round, so let's put in some work. Here we go, V-ups. Ball between the feet. Grab that ball, place it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Between the knees. Glute raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back up. This time you can do any turn that you want. So you can do a Cruyff, a chop, you can do a drag back. Any turn that you want, or you can mix it up as you play. Keep it going, keep that rhythm. If you are being creative here, try not to lose the rhythm thinking about what you're doing. Just try to execute the move at speed. Couple seconds. Let's hit those V-ups. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Between the knees, heels in, squeeze up. Keep that mind-body connection with the glutes. Really squeeze as you push those hips up. Pausing for 1 to 2 seconds at the top. Switching back, last set. Let's go. Again, any turn that you want. Can be the Cruyff, can be a shift, can be a pullback or a drag back, behind the leg, in front of the body. Any turn, can be a chop and an inside, can be an outside cut. Try to keep that speed and that rhythm as you finish here. Last set, V-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. of the workout. Come on. 10 glute raises, glute bridge. Exhale out as you squeeze to the top. And rest. Get that drink, get that rest, and clap it up for yourselves. That's hard work right there. I'm tired, I hope you're tired. I hope you got a good workout out of this. We're gonna cool down and we're gonna learn a trick, so don't leave yet. Take this time to get that drink and start walking around for 30 seconds. Just deep breaths. Shake out the legs as you walk. Try to get our legs back, our muscles back, our lungs back. 20 more seconds. Now, I'm not going to do too much stretching here to cool down. What I like to do is I like to rest, recover, shower, get something to eat, something to drink, and then maybe in a few hours I do a 10 to 20 minute slow stretch. Or you can do that stretch before you go to bed at night to make sure that your muscles are more recovered and ready to go tomorrow. All right. We're going to learn a quick 5-star skill move here called the Cruyff. Looks like this. It's pretty easy, so we're going to get right into it and learn it in just a few minutes. Step 1, start with a strong foot dribble on the ball, diagonally forward. We're drawing the defender out into a space or driving at their front leg. 1. After 1, we go 2 with a full rollover across the body. So let's put that together. 1, 2. After 2, it's where it gets a little tricky, and we're throwing in a step over inside across the body with the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3. This transition from one side to the other side forces the defender to have to move across. When we move across, we can put someone off balance and expose that space. 1, 2, 3. Once we finish 3, we're going to hit a full hook turn and chop the ball from the inside of the foot back into that starting direction. So if I start to the right, I finish to the right. If I start to the left, I finish to the left. 1, 2, 3, turn, 4. Now after 4, we just have to make sure that we accelerate into that space and leave that defender behind on that side that we dribbled to first. 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, accelerate. I'll do it one more time with my back facing so that we're moving the same way. If you're right-footed, do it like this. 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, accelerate. If you're left-footed, do it like this. 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, and drive. In both situations, the defender is in front of me on this move. Cruyff. 1, 2, 3, 4. At full speed, or close to full speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't have enough space, you might turn this move into a shift, where after you hit that step over, you turn and pull the ball with the sole of your shoe. If it's too close or it's too far, you have to reach out for it. If you have enough space to move, which I don't, you can step over, get around the ball, and cut it with the inside of the foot. Either way, you're pulling that ball in the opposite direction. Now, if the defender is really good, really fast, or they can stay with you, or you mess up a little bit, we can add a hesitation so that we can change the exit. Exit means if I do a move on someone, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to exit away from that space or that pressure. We want to have different exit moves in mind in case we get stuck. If I try to hit this inside-outside and they stay with me, I can L-turn. If they're still here, I can shift away. I always have an exit in mind. So for this Cruyff, if I push, roll, step over, and I go to turn, and they stay with me, I'm just going to throw a hesitation to that side, and I'm going to continue back to the opposite. So this way, I would start to the right, roll, step over, turn, hesitate, finish to the left. And that hesitation should throw them off balance Once they're off balance, we accelerate, we explode into that space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the only thing we're changing is instead of cutting it all the way, we hesitate and then we cut to the outside. Pro tip, make sure that cut, as best you can, is with the outside foot from the defender. So if I start with the right foot, I finish with the left foot. 1, right, 2, right, 3, step over left, 4, hesitate, 5, cut right up the field. This exit move, this variation is nice because this cut at the end gets me diagonally up the field towards the opponent's goal. Whereas before, when I roll and turn here, I'm going sideways, I'm going lateral, so I'm not able to go towards the goal. I'm just getting out of that pressure. So one more time, we have the Neymar Cruyff, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we have the alternate exit with the hesitation. 1, 2, 3, 4, hesitate, 5. Now that time, if you notice, if you were paying attention, I cut with the less proper foot. I cut with the right foot outside. Try to do that, but cut with the left foot inside. One more time, slow motion, facing away. 1, 2, 3, 4, hesitate, 5 with the left. If you're left-footed, it's the opposite. Drive left, 1, 2, step over, turn, 3, hesitate, 5, cut up with the right. If you like that move, make sure you sign up for my Zoom classes. There's still about 6 classes left. You can just go to my website to book training there. You can join per class or for the rest of the program. And in those classes, you're actually on screen with me like some of my friends here on Zoom so that I can see you and train you as well. I can help you make corrections and I can coach you one-on-one. Whereas here, I can only just kind of demo and you can try your best to follow along. Thank you so much for joining me in this workout. Make sure you tune in next week, same time, for Baller Bootcamp Session 3. We're gonna go just as hard. The exercises will be a little bit different, but we're gonna get it just the same. Good job, guys. I'll see you next week.